and I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, the jail rate for African Americans is higher than the unemployment rate for anybody. Our jail rate is almost 80% for African American men. It should not be that high. And I'm just playing to y'all from the bottom of my heart, whatever you're doing, try, not even attempt to do it, stop doing it. And that's the same thing with the women, because all they doing now is they using the pipeline, they figuring out a way for us to go to jail, and we're not brothers and sisters, y'all are the leaders. Y'all have to challenge us to want to be better, but y'all have to challenge yourself to be greater. Because the older you get, the more the challenge is going to get, the bigger the challenge is going to get. There's too much talent in this, there is too much talent in this room for y'all not to be further along in your career. Whatever you choose to be, whatever you choose to do. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. And everybody isn't meant to be a leader. And everybody isn't meant to be a follower. But everybody is meant to be able to think and do for themselves. If anybody ever asks you what gifts that God gave you, don't let nobody fool you. God gave you the only gift God gave us, and people can sit here and argue with me every day, He gave us common sense. He gave us the ability to say no, think, and yes. That's the only gift He gave us. He gave us common in prison, up in the rehab, I got shot, I got beat up, and my lips swelled up because a man pistol whipped me in the mouth with a gun. That is no fun. And then he shot at me running down the street. My brother is in the ground right now because he got his face shot off. You ever seen anybody's face get shot off with a shotgun? Put your hand up. Anybody seen that? My brother got his whole face shot off with a shotgun.
He did?
Yes, he's dead.
He just said he was in the ground.
You know, he's in the ground. You know what I mean? And my other part, I can tell you 6 of my friends right now that died of AIDS. AIDS! And you know how big the town I live in? The town I live in is a brand new county jail down there. And you know who's name in that county jail?
Yeah.
African Americans.
Yeah.
So when y'all young brothers think about doing stuff, man, think of the other before it get to the point where it is. Because just soon you get one hit on your record, it follows you for life. How can a misdemeanor end up being worse than a felony? But that's how they treat us. If we get a misdemeanor, that's a felony compared to, and I'm just keeping it 100, compared to a white person getting a misdemeanor. That's a misdemeanor to them. But when you black African Americans get a misdemeanor, they consider that a felony to it. Because by law, if you get a misdemeanor, it's not even supposed to be on your record. Because it's a misdemeanor. Anything under a certain amount of money, anything on a certain level of crime, it's supposed to be a misdemeanor. After you do your little probation or whatever you get on, they're supposed to expunge it from your record. They don't even do that. I've been here since 1995. I went to prison in 1992. Now, I went for a job application. I want y'all to listen to them tanks. I'm telling you some real stuff here. I went for a job. They said, well, we only go back 7 years. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to work. They called me up the day before I go to work. They said, look, we can't hire you because you got a criminal record. I'm gonna say, well, how long? Now, y'all told me when y'all brought me in for my 90-day probation, y'all only went back 7 years. I committed my crime 20 years ago. Well, we can't hire you. So that's what they tell you. Because that's what they use in decision making now. They're trying more minors as adults, and they're trying adults as adults. You got too many minors sitting in prison with adults that don't even know why they're there, and they're with grown men. And kids cannot think and react and do what grown people do. I don't care how grown you act. I work with young brothers and sisters. I work with anybody that want to be in a position to not get caught up. And I'm telling y'all, and I'm going to leave it at this. Once you get caught up, and once you get, because your mom and dad, they come into court with you every day. But the day you turn 18, this is what they do. You get through the prison door, they say, hold. When you go to court, they say, hold. What you here for? I'm here to support my son. Your son a grown man now. He got to support himself. That's how the system works. And the system doesn't work for nobody. The system, a public defender, listen, if the public defender works for the state, how much he going to defend you? You feel what I'm saying? He works for the state. So the first thing they tell all the brothers and sisters, listen, well, they know you ain't doing it, but look, you need to take this plea bargain so we ain't got to worry about, so we can get you a record so we can just slide you through the system.